6-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. This is the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Second and 13. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 26 yards. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Back back to throw again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 45 yards. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Is good.
And his kick is right through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that?
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
The offense retains possession.
Bradley Chubb in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
42-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's
A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Rashawn Gary Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the pressure gets to him again. Bradley Chubb, his second sack of the night. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that...
It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Steps away. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Montez Sweat Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
15-yard line.
2nd and 15. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Flowers, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Dancing to his left. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Slings this deep from the clip. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
1st down, Ravens.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And goal.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terry McLaurin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Ebron caught left side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Good open field tackling there, a 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll go down at the 28.
Number 21 is
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 6. He'll buy some time right. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Ravens.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tranquil.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
15. And the Raven first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
17-yard.
Put it mildly.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Second and 13.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Rashawn Gary in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, the pass to Henry is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Number 5.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 21. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Trey Flowers in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott.
At the Ravens 6.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Browns 23.
Taken at about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. The
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's the option. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever.
He's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught at the 8. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trey Flowers in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The 20-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
19 more yards.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Tonight's final score.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go